Hey guys, this this reaction is it's tough, man. I got the COVID, and I feel like a tough guy, but I am an old guy, and I just, you know, last night I didn't think I was gonna beat it. I thought I was a goner. Ended up in the emergency room. My oxygen was low. I have pneumonia. Um, they said acute failure of breathing or something. I don't even know. But this stuff sucks, man. It sucks. I'm 4 days in. So it started off Tuesday, about 4 days ago. It's the fifth day right now. Fifth day. And Tuesday, 4 days ago, I had a headache. I thought, oh, I'll just take some Tylenol. It's gone. No big deal. Just got worse. Next day, man, I was dying. My head hurt. My body hurt. Just aching. I was on the floor moaning, just going, ah. Now, don't take moaning as weakness. Moaning is not a weakness, you guys. Moaning is our bodies. It's there for us. It helps us in our pain and suffering, when we're shot or hurt or we've had something drastic happen to us. By moaning, we can get through that agony. That is why moaning is there. It's not weakness. But there was nothing you can do. That's why. All day long. An hour took 6 hours. It was ridiculous. I'm sitting there going, oh my goodness, have I been here 6 hours? I look at the clock, it's been an hour. I'm like, what? It's only 9 a.m.? And I'm like, oh, and I'm moaning for, I feel like 6 hours. And it's like, look at the clock, it's an hour later. It's like the longest day when you're in pain. Anyway, fast forward, I decide I'm going to go get tested. I go get tested. They're like, hey, we'll let you know in 36 hours. Okay, great. Meanwhile, I'm hating life, but that's okay. It didn't last. I started feeling my lungs tensing up. I couldn't breathe. I had to go to the emergency room. They got me in there, low oxygen. They were like, okay, we're probably going to have to admit you. But I was like, please do like a chest x-ray. Just check all my insides because I can beat this thing. If I have pneumonia, give me some antibiotics, anything. They're like, okay. So they did this chest x-ray, uh, EKG, checked out my heart, confirmed I had pneumonia, both lungs, and gave me oxygen. They sent me home with like, dude, I'm telling you, man, I got like 12 bottles of oxygen in there. Like I have one that's so gigantic, it looks like a bomb. The guy had to carry it in with both arms like this. and it will last for 29 hours if I need it. But then he gave me a little box that has continuous flow forever. But I have all this backup on top of backup on top of backup, and I probably only need it the next 5 days. They said this is my 5th day. They said the 6th through the 10th day is the worst. So we'll see how that goes. I'm able to talk to you right now because the last 5 days I couldn't talk to you. I couldn't even begin, but they gave me a steroid shot that opened my lungs. To just give me some relief a little bit, and and uh, and some other stuff. So I'm able to make this reaction. Why would I do such a reaction? I don't know. Because sometimes hearing other people's stories about this stuff helps you plan, I guess, if something happens to you. People ask me at the hospital, I found it kind of interesting. They were really mean to me. I'm not a mean guy. But every single one of them said, "How did you get this?" I said, I don't know, maybe the store or something. Well, didn't you get the vaccine? No. Oh, well, that's why you got it. They literally kind of wanted to shame me a little bit, which I didn't understand that. I just didn't understand that. And I guess I kind of, if I can reflect back now and put myself in their positions, all these people that have come in with COVID that didn't have the vaccine, it kind of pisses off the doctors and nurses because if only those people would have had vaccines in their minds, they wouldn't be there. But this one doctor came in, the main doctor that came in, she said the same thing. Did you get the vaccine? I said no. She goes, okay, well, that's probably why you got it. And I just looked at her because I already heard this from like 6 people already. And they were mean to me beyond like just telling me about the vaccine. They were just like, what are your symptoms? I'm like, I got chest. That's not a symptom. I'm like, okay, I'm coughing. That's not a symptom. I was like, I don't know what you're trying to ask me. And they were getting upset. Why are you here? It was really weird. So anyway, so I looked at her like, I can't believe you're saying this. I'm laying in a bed dying. I literally was thinking I wasn't going to make it. And she's saying, this is why you should have had the vaccine. So I just looked at her like this. And she sat there and she was like looking at me and she was like kind of feeling uncomfortable because I didn't say anything. And she goes, well, there is a lot of people with vaccines that have it too and they come in too. Can you believe that? People going in there with vaccines and they got the coronavirus. That blows my mind. The only good thing about this scenario, if I live through it, is I'm basically vaccinated for a couple of years because I have so many antibodies in my body right now. I have more antibodies than any person that's vaccinated on the planet. So it's gonna be interesting. Will I get the vaccine next time, a few years down the road when it's changed and stuff? They got different variants. Probably. I don't want to go through this again. But who knows? That time will come. So let me tell you what this day 5 had for me last night. It was evil, guys. So I'm laying in bed. First of all, I'm freezing to death. Okay? And I have, imagine a TV, like 25 TVs that are on different like commercials or shows or whatever. And when I'm not talking about where you can see a TV or a TV or a TV or a TV or, 25. I'm talking about one screen, one screen, one screen, 25 different shows going on and on and on like this. It was just, it was in my dream and it just kept coming and coming and coming. And I was just like, please, please stop. Please stop the madness. It's complete chaos. I can't think. I can't process. I want it to slow down. And it was just giving me so much anxiety sleeping. And I couldn't, you just want your dream to flow or do something so you can remember it. But they were just flashing all these different things at me. And then I finally just woke up and threw the covers off. And I'm soaking wet. Okay, first of all, I'm freezing. I'm soaking wet. I jump up out of bed, and I don't even know where I am. My mind, it took me a good, 60 seconds, which is a long time. I was standing there in the room going, where am I? What am I doing here? Where am I? Because I just didn't know. And as the fog cleared, I was like, wow, I'm in my room. What was going on with me? So I'm freezing, so I go back to bed. And same thing, over and over. So I don't know what was going on with this hallucinations or dreams or whatever, but they weren't normal. They weren't normal. This is something I've never experienced before in my life. And I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to sleep. So, anyway, this is where I'm at day 5. I'll probably do another reaction, maybe, if it changes. But if not, I will be back. I will be back. Once I'm all good, I will be back. Thank you for your patience with me, everyone. Love you. Have a great day.